Every year our town has a collection for yard wastes and things like that, and then they take that materials and turn it into compost and mulch that is available to the residents of our town. And they usually have it available first thing in the spring, and we noticed that it is available. So what we do is we take our trailer. You have to load it yourself, so it's a lot of shoveling, but you load it yourself, and then we use it in all of our gardens. So we are headed there to get our first load. Probably end up getting about 3 loads to do everything, but we're going to start with our first load today. We're dropping Charity off because she's going to ride today at the emergency squad, and then the boys have robotic class today. So Grandma and Grandpa are meeting us halfway where we get the mulch, and they're going to pick up the boys and take them to robotic class this afternoon. So kind of a busy day, but that's how it goes some days. And it's a beautiful day. It's in the 70s, and then this is the end of the 70 weather. Then it's dropping back to the 50s, but we certainly have enjoyed this warmer weather.
Boys are doing mulch. They have to put on the top so it doesn't fall through the cords under there. That's the mulch. Tell me how many truckloads do you think that was? Because Peter wants to know, and now you guys put it on the top. Into the lake. That sounds fun. Bye.
While Art is doing that, I have all of the girls. I have Lillian there, and then, hey, here's Grandma and Grandpa. We have the girls and Mary, Grace, and we are going to go for a walk to the lake. King of the mountain. For dinner tonight, we're doing leftovers, primarily because the older kids are all gone. Mary, don't serve that yet, please. Thank you. And we're just pretty much cleaning out the refrigerator. I did make some broccoli soup, and as you can see here, it's broccoli cheese soup. I went ahead and used my stick blender to make this a little bit thicker, and we've just got a handful of leftovers everywhere. And how little the girls eat, I'm guessing we'll have leftovers. Something that I don't know if everyone knows, but when you have a vegetable or fruit that's just a little bit past its prime, in this case broccoli, it might not look the prettiest. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, our grocery store has started a program called the Ugly Fruit. Would you call it an initiative?
I don't know what you call it.
But they call it the mismatch or ugly fruit, and they sell produce that does not look quite perfect. And that's sort of like the broccoli, although I had the broccoli in the refrigerator for a little bit longer, so it was just past its peak. It's not something that the kids would just like, oh, goody, broccoli, let's eat that on dip.
Although the kids do like broccoli.
They do like broccoli, but they wouldn't, it was past. So what I did is I took it and I washed it and put it into a soup that got stick blended, so it's perfectly good, but we turned it into something that is something everybody will eat, but I don't, into soup, that's right, Grace, but we don't have to throw it out. And so if you have food waste like that, you don't have to worry about, if it's just a little bit past its prime, it's still good. Just be creative with how you serve it, because there's nothing wrong with it. It just might not look quite as nice as like green fresh broccoli.
Now we're doing the mulch, and oh yeah, Mary wants to show her little wheelbarrow that she has. Okay, go ahead, Mary, put it in the garden.
Lily's having problems with the newspaper.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go back.
You can see we're mulching the rows, and the newspaper is to help prevent weeds. And then at the end of the season, all this will get tilled in, so we won't have to worry about pulling this out or anything like this. And this should be more effective than grass clippings because we never have enough grass clippings to do the garden all at once. So I think it's a win-win situation, but we have rain coming in, so I'm going to put the camera down so we can get working, and Art is waiting for me to move.
Eagerly ready to go in there with some mulch.
Sounds good.
Watch this.
Okay, right there and dump it, Mary. Dump.
Go back for more.
Got home from robotics, and this is what we saw.
Oh, you know. What?
It's starting to rain, so we got to do this very fast.
Excuse me, Grace.
I mean, I know they can't help it.
We try our best.
I know.
Here we go.
Oh, no, stop breaking paper.
Uh-oh.
The little girls are having fun under an umbrella.
Because it's raining.
Really quickly to get under the umbrella.
Oh, that's one.
There goes Lily. There goes Lydia. Lily, are you having fun? We're all done. Except for
We're all done, and none too soon because it's getting dark and wet out here. So we have our paths all done.
Daddy, I'm looking at my fox right here, so no
What
mice.
is that? Oh, your fox? Oh, that's great. Oh, will the fox protect it from mice?
Yeah.
Show us your hands.
Over there.
Yes, this is not the look for painted fingernails.
No.